Welcome to TVWK News, your source for all your Volkswagen news here in the Midlands. I'm Kevin, let's get started.
Let's get this mother crawl!
Got my big old jar of jelly beans raring to go. Let's talk about some VW news today. First off, 2018 Volkswagen Passat GT. What? That's right, Dave. This is a heavy hammer ready to fall on South Carolina. The Passat, which is already one of the best, The 2018 Passat GT is a hammer about to fall on the state of South Carolina. The Passat is already the best car in its class because it has the most room, it has the biggest trunk, a trunk so big a mafia hitman would be happy. Now Volkswagen has decided to put a GT version, a grand touring version of the Passat. That means it's going to be sportier, with a sportier front end and back end. It's going to have some nice red trim on it, kind of like the GTI, and it's going to have a 3.6 liter turbo engine with a DSG transmission. That is huge. Now you can take your family to the mountains in style. You can take those people on business trips in style. Shoot, you can do just about anything you want in style. And there's no excuse for bad style. That's right, Freddie. But that's not all that Volkswagen is doing that's really exciting. Let's talk about another vehicle that's getting an upgrade. The 2018 Atlas has hit the market by storm. Finally, Volkswagen has stepped into a realm that it has been absent from pretty much the past 3 decades or more. And that is the SUV realm. The 2018 Atlas is really awesome because it doesn't drive like a truck like most SUVs. Because let's face it, most SUVs are basically a truck with a back end top or whatever so that you can put seats in it. And the driving, the maneuverability, I mean, it's like a big tank going down the road. But now, the Volkswagen Atlas has changed that. The Volkswagen Atlas drives like a car. I've personally gotten in one and I'm like, holy cow, I cannot believe that this car drives this well.
Shake and bake.
That just happened.
What? So really, all these people that are coming out to try this out, they're really just blown away by how amazing this vehicle performs. Well, they want to do something for the customer that wants something a little bit sportier. Something that's a little bit more performance oriented. That's why Volkswagen has come out with the 2018 Atlas R line. That's right, if you don't know about it, the R line is kind of the sportier version of whatever vehicle trim package that they put out. So if you have the S and you have the SE, sometimes right there in the middle is the R line. It gives you the sportiness of what may be up here in this realm, but the value of what's in this realm. This one is going to have a choice of a 3.6 or 4.0 liter turbo engine. It's going to have a sportier front end. It's going to have some sportier upgrades in the interior, and all around it's going to be a performance driven vehicle. Really excited about this one because I've seen some of the pictures like this one.
And I know!
I really think you're going to like it. I really think it's going to make you come out in droves, and I really think that the Volkswagen Atlas R line is going to be that next SUV that makes people go, wow.
Baby, just how you feel.
That's right, Dave. Now, for some more exciting news. Everybody's excited about the 2018 Tiguan that hit the floor about a month ago. Really awesome, huge upgrade, all new redesign. But for some people out there that fell in love with the original Tiguan, don't despair. They are going to do what's called 2017 Tiguan Limited. It's what's considered a high value entry offer. Okay? And it's going to start out at the price tag of $21,995. That is a low payment for what you get. Now, I personally have a Tiguan. Well, let me adjust that. My wife drives a 2017 Volkswagen Tiguan Sport. This was originally my car, but my wife fell in love with it, hence she wanted to drive it. Therefore, I needed to search out something else, and then all of a sudden, that beautiful ride right there came on the lot. So I ended up getting my Beetle. She has her Tiguan. Now the Tiguan is very special to me. I love this car. I love the engine. I love the performance in it. And quite honestly, I was sad to see it go away. But I like the new the 2018 Tiguan too. But there are people out there like me that love the old design and they're not really ready to let it go just yet. So Volkswagen is offering this value Tiguan Limited for about a year or so. Not really sure exactly how long they're going to do it, but it'll be the original body style. It'll have the 2-liter, 200 horsepower motor in it, and there will be a couple of trim packages that you can do with it. It'll have the wheel package where you can get a little bit bigger wheels and that kind of thing where it's a little bit more sporty. And then you can get what's called the premium package. I had to realize that. The premium package. The premium package has a little bit more upgrades in the infotainment, the interior, and stuff like that. So you're still gonna have 2 levels right here of a limited edition. And that's a really good price point for what you get. So if you're a big fan of the Tiguan, don't despair. Now, are you ready for some big news? It was a big deal back in the late 90s when Volkswagen reintroduced the new Beetle because it brought back that vintage and put it in the now. And it's reported that Jerry Seinfeld paid a huge price tag to buy the very first new Beetle that came off of the production line. Can't really find anything out that confirms that, but that's always the rumor. And that is why I named my Beetle Jerry the Super Beetle. So it's kind of historical there. What's interesting now is Volkswagen is going to recreate that magic by taking the vintage microbus and putting it in our time frame today. They are going to reintroduce the microbus, and it's going into production later this year. And I'm going to read something to you because it's very exciting. Listen to what this says. At the Detroit show in early 2017, Volkswagen introduced the ID Buzz concept car, a fully electric vehicle that taps into the spirit and vibe that made the VW microbus such an iconic vehicle, whether with hippies and families in the 60s or surfer dudes and van lifers today. That's right, the microbus. If you've ever seen a Grateful Dead poster, if you've ever seen some surfers hanging out on the beach, I am sure you've seen the Volkswagen bus. And if you have watched the greatest television show of all time, which is Lost, then you will know that the Volkswagen microbus is one of the most iconic vehicles of all time. Now they're going to remake it, and guess what?
What?
It's going to be electric.
Okay!
If you really wanted something to make the hippies happy, an electric microbus is probably the vehicle that's going to do it. Volkswagen, ahead of its time, once again. So if this is the kind of vehicle that you're into, then now's the time to start getting excited, start saving up, because this vehicle is going to be hot. That's right, Dave.
I'll tell you all about it.
So, Volkswagen has some really awesome things that are coming. That's why you need to pay attention, watch TVWK every week, and keep up on all the hot new things that Volkswagen is doing. I'm Kevin. We'll see you soon.
Oh God, I'm running. Oh yeah.
So I came in this morning, and look at this bad boy right here. I think it's amazing what spiders in South Carolina can do overnight. Good thing I didn't walk into that bad boy.